Hello, and welcome to another awesome yoga class with me, the Yogi Roll. Props. Well, by the way, too, today's class we're going to be opening the back line of the body, the hips. As I say back line, we're opening up hamstrings. We'll get a nice stretch in there, work some balance, work some strength, some forearm balance too. So it'll be a nice, awesome class. Props. Probably not no props. You know yourself, right? We'll be in table. So if you need a blanket for your knees, something like that, just have aside what you need. So, you all ready? Well, let's get started either way. We'll actually start on our shins, right? So our bum is resting on our heels. By all means, if you want to block in between your ankles and rest your sit bones on that block, find your block. Closing down through your gaze, just feeling yourself here and now in this pose. Finding that balance within. Just analyzing, feeling your mat, touching your shins, top of your feet, and feeling that touch your mat. Maybe feeling the space in between. Just seeing if there's any subtleties, any edges, any tension. Seeing what we can do in today's class to address those areas. Inhale, feeling your belly rise, feeling that low back expand, feeling your sides expand. And exhale, feeling things draw in. Releasing anything that's hanging on in your face, your neck, your ears. Inhale, circle your hands towards the sky, bringing your gaze up, and then exhale, hands down to your heart center and by the sides. Continuing with that motion again. And you'll hear it probably in like 3 minutes, but I already hear the train coming. I do this at different hours, literally. Keep circling your hands. And by all means, I do different hours to avoid it, but it's all this, you just gotta go with the flow sometimes. So that was 5. We'll do one more and we'll bring our gaze up, maybe turn to a gentle back bend, and then exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, hands up, keeping them up. Right hand comes down by your right. Reach your left hand over to your right, ground through your left sit bone. Inhale, hands up and over to your left, ground through your right sit bone. We'll do 2 more each side, so over to your right, over to your left. Maybe you can stretch that right hand away from you a little more. And we'll go 1 more each side, over to your right. And then up, over to your left. Oh, nice adjustment on that. We'll just do one more each side for good measure. You can hear it coming a little more, right? By all means, adjusting out of this thunderbolt pose when you need to. So go to a cross-legged pose. Finding that stillness with the upper body. Let's do a little twist. So twist over to your right hand outside your left knee, left hand behind your left toes. Twist over to your left, ground through your right sit bone. Look over your left shoulder with your gaze. Bring your gaze further, look into your left. Slowly release, coming through center and over to your right. Ground through your left sit bone, twist upper body to your right. Gaze looks over your right shoulder. Your gaze looks further to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly find that stillness coming back through center. Let's turn to our right and roll over your knees into that tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Nice flat back. Exhale, arch that back like a cat. Inhale, dip the belly, wide collarbones, open heart. 2 more like this. Exhale into your cat. Inhale, dip the belly. Exhale. Inhale. Find that stillness. Neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Find down dog. Lift your hips high and then back. Chest close to your thighs. Breathe in. And breathe out. Wiggle your hips. Walk feet in between your hands. Press into the ground. Come to standing. Inhale, circle hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Walk back into your plank. Lower your knees, chin and chest. Keep your hips up high. And then lower hips. Lift your chest up. Look forward. Lower chest. Press into the ground. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 2 more of those classical flows. Walk your feet between the hands. Press up to standing. Oh, you can really hear it. Inhale, circle your hands up towards the sky. Let's have a little gaze looking up. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, hands on the ground, walk back into your plank. Keep hips up, Lower knees, chin and chest. Exhale, lower hips, lift chest. Peel your elbows back, scapulas down and back. Exhale, lower down, press into the ground. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your hips. Nice. Walk feet in towards hands. Last one. Press up, stand, circle, hands up. Gaze looks up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, hands down, walk into your plank. Lower knees, chin and chest, Ashtanga Pranam. Lower hips, chest up. And then exhale, lower chest, lift hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Get that chest a bit closer to your thighs and then lift hips up a bit further. Lift right foot towards the sky. Bring right knee in towards the nose and then step it between the hands. Lower back knee, walk it back if you need. Hands reach forward and up, Anjaneyasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands find the floor. Tuck back toes, lift knee. Step right foot back. Plank. And then find your down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press into the ground. Reach your hips back and up a bit further. Lengthen through your side body. Feel that extra length. And float left toes towards the sky. Reach those left toes up. Your left toes. And then pull left knee in towards the nose. And then step it between the hands. Lower back knee. Reach hands forward and up. Low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Hands find the floor. Tuck back toes. Lift your knees. Step left foot back. And then find your down dog. Let's go through our flow first before we actually get settled into down dog. So maybe go knees, chin, and chest like you just did. Or one straight line, plank. Untuck or roll over your toes into up dog. And then let's go back into down dog. Now let's settle, push into the hands, feel that length, hips, lift a little higher. Maybe your chest sinks a little deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe just push and lift those hips just a little more. Awesome. So right toes lift. Right knee into nose as you step it into Anjaneyasana. Hands reach forward and up. Sink those hips a little deeper. And then hands find the floor. We'll untuck back toes. We'll go to down dog, but then keep your right foot floating. Lift your right hips over your left. And then step back into Wild Thing. Keep left leg lengthened. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Step right foot to where your right hand was. Keep back knee lifted. Reach hands forward and up into your crescent. Lengthen at the back knee. Hips sink. Then reach your hands forward and down. Step your right foot back, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Left toes reach towards the sky. Nice and long. Left knee peels in towards your nose and step it between the hands. Back knee lowers, untuck toes, hands forward and up. Sink your back hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. So same idea. When we visit down dog, do your best to gradually almost go into 3-limb dog and then Wild Thing in a nice flowy sequence. So hands find the floor, untuck back toes, knees lift. So yeah, let's keep this foot lifted. Find your down dog, stack your hips, and then lower back foot behind you. Lengthen right foot at the knee. Lift those hips. Let's look forward. Right toes find the mat. Step left foot to where left hand was. Reach your hands forward and up. Sink your hips. Back knee is long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands reach down on the mat. Step back into your down dog, but not for long. Find your plank and then go through your flow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Get that chest a bit closer to your thighs. Wiggle if you need to get that extra space and then lift your hips. Last flow. So right toes lift. Let's extend, lengthen those hips really. Then right knee pulls in towards the nose. Step between the hands, lower back knee. Lift your hands forward and up. Get those hips low. Then hands reach forward and down. Untuck your back toes. 3-limb dog. Stack your hip. Wild Thing. Lift your hips here. And then look forward to the mat. Step there. Reach your hands forward and up. Crescent. Sink your hips. Nice. And then reach your hands forward. Lifting back toes. Coming into your warrior 3, parallel with the ground. Really push through right foot. Lengthen. And then hands find the mat. Head to shin. Lengthen left foot up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left toes find the mat. Hands find the mat. Right toe step back. Find your down dog. Nice. Lengthen left toes towards the sky. Lengthen a little more. And then bring left knees in towards your nose. Step it between the hands. Lower back knee. Hands reach forward and up. Low lunge on this side. Nice. And then hands find the floor. Untuck back toes. Come to 3-limb dog. Stack your hips. Then find wild thing. Look forward, step. Reach your hands forward and up. Crescent. Reach your hands forward. Lift back toes. Warrior 3 on this side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Head to your shin. Head to knee pose. Toes towards the sky. Toes, right toes, find the mat. Hands find the mat. Step back. Down dog. And then go through your flow. I think it's our last flow. Maybe one will pop up. Find your down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your hips. Walk your feet in towards your hands and have your toes behind your wrists. Lower so that you get your knees into your armpits. You know the drill. Maybe coming onto lifting your heels. Maybe lifting heels and then one foot at a time, bringing the toes and tapping them on the back of your wrist as you float them up. Or if full crane is in your practice, lifting, pressing into the hands, coming forward, forward, till you float your feet up, having your feet join, then pressing into the ground even more. Gaze look slightly ahead. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly bring your toes to the mat and come to a cross-legged seated position. Sukhasana, tall with the spine. Circle hands up towards the sky, bringing your gaze up. Exhale, hands through heart center, down by the sides. 2 more like this. Nice. We'll bring soles of your feet onto the mat. Have bent knees. Elbows will come inside your knees. We'll float the toes up. Clasp the outer edges of your feet. Tall spine. Head towards the sky. And then slowly start leaning back and bringing your heels in towards your pubic bone. And then you'll just find a float in your feet. Maybe this is where you stay today. Maybe 1 foot at a time lengthens out forward, or both feet lengthen forward, keeping your chest nice and bright. Shoulders down. Open heart. Lengthen those heels away and up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly exhale, bringing your feet in, crossing through your legs, Sukhasana, and just twist over to your left, right hand on top of left knee, spine straight and tall. Breathe in, breathe out, and then twist over to your right. And just rolling over your knees, visiting table, coming onto your fingertips and walking them out in front, doing your best, keeping your hips aligned over your knees, and then sinking. So your elbows peel around and then down, and then sink your chin and chest towards the ground, keeping your gaze looking forward. Feel your hips or your heart sink towards the floor more. Feel your heart opening. And then exhale. Bringing your hips towards your heels. Hands stay reaching forward. Wide breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Walk yourself to a lying down position onto your belly. Elbows underneath shoulders, palms face down. Rotate inner wrist towards the ground. Shoulders back, your head peels back as if you smelt something stinky. Palms, all four corners of them are engaged, pressing into the ground, arches lifted and active. Breathe into the spaces that are calling and breathe out. Maybe choosing to stay here or floating elbows off of the mat. Gaze looks slightly forward and up. Hips are pressing equally into the ground. Pubic bone is pressing into the ground. If your elbows were lifted, lowering them. Stacking one hand on top of the other. Opening the elbows, resting a cheek or your forehead on the back of your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right hand reaches above your head. Left hand presses into the ground to help roll you onto your back. And we'll have the knees bent. Connect inner lines of your legs together. Lower your knees to the right, making sure left knee is stacked above right. Hand is on the left outer thigh. Bringing your gaze over left shoulder, letting everything just sink and feel vulnerable, but in a good way. Breathe into the low back. Breathe out. Slowly bringing your gaze up. Knees pull back to center, adjusting hips. And then letting your knees lower to your right. Second right knee above left. Looking over your right shoulder. Letting everything just sink into place. Settle. And then slowly release. Come back through center. And lengthen one leg down at a time, finding Shavasana. I think we've done a good job and really settled everything out. But if something's calling on your body, in your mind, maybe in your body, bring that awareness to those areas and just breathe in. Feel the expansion of the belly and all that chi and energy. And breathe out. Breathe it into that area. Feel it settle. Feel it release. Feel it ease. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release. Release any tension in the face, the eyes, neck, the shoulders, behind the neck, spine, the whole body. Feel yourself settling a little deeper here. Feel yourself settling a little more. Inhale, reach hands above head. Feet away from hands. Feel that length you're creating. And then exhale, draw it in. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself that hug. Roll over to your right. And press up. Sukhasana easy pose. Nice. Take that nice inhale of love and gratitude to yourselves. Exhale that love and gratitude to everyone else. Hands heart center, Anjali Mudra. Thank you all for joining my class today. Namaste. Hope you all feel nice and relaxed like I do. Super chill. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Please like, comment, and share these videos. And I'll see you for the next one to release whatever you need released and to feel super chilled. Well, only what you need to have released if you comment and ask. So, yeah. Have a good one. Bye.